So what's going on? I talked to Kyle Scheimer and he told me he's out.
Yeah, yeah. That's what it looks like. That's what it sounds
So
like.
what's going on?
I don't know. It's kind of like I've been just telling everybody kind of how I feel, I guess.
Right.
Um, kind of gave people the rundown that I'm kind of over like being like kind about the stuff that how I want things to be ran and not ran, I guess. And it's I want things to be ran how I want them to be ran now.
And what way is that?
Same mindset I've been at for the past 7, 8 years. It hasn't really changed. I mean,
And what do you not like that Keel's doing specifically?
it's kind of obvious. No, same thing he's been doing. Pretty much the only thing he does nowadays. I mean, listen, I don't. Listen, I'm never gonna get bitched out by any gang. I'm not gonna like
Uh-huh.
ever bend over to anyone like that. But like, I don't necessarily. I guess it's the mindset of only because we can do things doesn't necessarily mean I want to do things when it comes to like pressing people. I don't want to sit there and constantly the whole time press people 24/7.
Who does that though?
Keo does.
Who does he press?
What do you mean? Everybody here. And only reason he doesn't is because of me.
So is that not him doing what you want?
Yeah, but then he's saying that he's not going to continue to do so. He doesn't see himself doing that. That's why I let him walk.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, listen, uh I'm kind of confused now, but I mean, I like at the end of the day, it is what it is, you know.
What is it that you're confused about?
Well, you said that you don't want him doing stuff, and he's not doing it because you don't want him to. So I don't understand like what the issue is.
How isn't it? He's literally leaving because he doesn't see himself stopping doing what he wants and likes to do.
Right, but the whole reason why you initially talked to him, no, was because he wasn't in line with what you wanted. Is that what you told
I
me?
talk to everybody. Like I've talked to like 10 people now.
But regardless, talking to him is, to get in line with what you want, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So, but you're already saying that he's in line with you because he isn't robbing people.
What I mean, he all he does is rob moonshine. What do you mean?
Right, but you said that he's not doing against what you want. That's literally what you said.
Yeah, what's so confusing about this? Even if he is in line right now, he literally has admitted to himself that he's not going to want to stay in line, and that's why he's walking. He
Okay.
decided to walk because
You're
he
you're
does.
missing you're missing what I'm trying to say though. I'm
How?
trying to say that you initially came to him, right? And had issues with what he was doing, but yet you just told me that he isn't doing what you don't want him to do because you've been telling him not
Do
to.
you think for the past 2 months he's been staying in line?
I don't know what he's done wrong.
All he does is wake up and rob moonshine.
I don't see an issue with it.
Isn't that the whole point that I'm trying to say that like that's not staying in line?
But you told him specific people not to, and he doesn't. To my knowledge, he doesn't.
Okay, even the names that I give him, he barely even follows line. This guy was literally trying to fucking rob even like Rami and didn't want to give the shit back.
I mean, I have no clue about that situation, but he told me that he gave it straight back.
No, he didn't
He
give
was
it straight
trolling
back.
you.
No, he didn't give it straight back.
So is it moonshine overall? You didn't want him doing?
Okay, you're so focused on him. This is an overall thing. What I want to happen
Yeah,
in
I'm
the game.
focused on him because he left the gang. That's why I'm focused on him.
Yes, and this isn't a him thing. This is a everyone thing. I want everyone to follow in line, or they can walk. I have a vision how I want Hydra to be run, and it's people have to follow that vision, or they can happily walk. Doesn't have to be no bad blood. I ain't gonna be shooting anyone. I'm not gonna fucking hate anyone. People, I'm leading this gang. People can follow, or they could not be in the gang. And if people think that they can't follow what I want to happen, then that is fine. I'm not kicking anyone. I'm letting people know they have two options.
Well, shit.
And same thing goes for you. Same. I'm literally gonna have the same conversation with everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm like 50-50. If you want the God's honest truth. I don't enjoy things, and that's the truth. And I have a lot of issues with a lot of things that the group does and the way you want the group to go. But truth be told, I can't really stand on my 2 feet and bring them to you because the truth is I don't really deserve it. You know, I don't come around enough, and I can't really like tell you you're wrong, right? It's very hard for me to be like strong-willed and like tell you no, or I don't think we should do this or that or whatever. So it's like realistically, it's either I bow down and do shit that I don't enjoy, or I leave and try and find something that I do enjoy, right? Like I'm willing to admit fault for a lot of shit that I feel because the truth be told is it's very hard for me. Like there's been a lot of shit, right, that I disagree with, but like it's hard for me to like sit there and like argue with you when Hydra just doesn't feel like mine anymore. Like I don't feel involved in it from day one, right? And that's not because like that isn't like kind of because of like anybody's fault. It's more like at the start, everybody put in the groundwork, right? And everybody kind of built this, you know? And it feels like I've just woken up and like taking it for granted, you know? So I don't really feel involved or enjoying it. Like the other day, I think it was like 2-3 weeks ago, I woke up and we just did like stupid shit all day. I think it was like me, Arnie, Benz, and Keel. And that was the most fun I've had in the city in a long time. And I don't think it's anybody's fault. Like, I don't think it's anything. I think that it's just my own like falling out of love with the city and not coming around type thing is kind of like pushed me away, you know?
Yeah, nah, I get it.
So I mean, honestly, the best path for me is probably to go do my own thing. Because I don't see me coming around on a daily basis and enjoying what is Hydra today. And at the same path, I don't see me coming around and trying to change or differentiate things, you know. I feel like my opinion is kind of fallen down the ranks of, you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I think this is probably the best thing because, I mean, it doesn't matter what would happen in the future, but like I want things to change in Hydra, and if you're
Yeah.
gonna be around, then things are gonna be needing to change anyways.
Yeah. That's the thing is I need motivation to want to wake up, and I don't have it right now. And if I find it, I don't even fucking know. Maybe I won't, but I know for a fact now that I don't have it. So yeah, I think it's probably best I walk.
Yeah, listen, whoever wants to walk, like I said, they can happily walk. They can do whatever the fuck they want. Ain't gonna be no bad blood for me.
Yep. Yep. Of course. But I mean, it's a little bit more complicated kill walking than me because I got a lot of stuff in my name. So I got cars, the house.
How do you want to do it?
I don't mind. Whatever you think's best. I mean, I'm assuming you guys want the house, right?
Yeah, probably.
So, I mean, I just sell it back to you guys what I paid for it.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair.
And then the cars, I'll just give you guys the cars back. It's gang money anyways, so. Just have to get everything together and get everything probably taken out of the house, since there's a lot of fucking money spent in the house.
Yeah.
Unless you guys want me to keep the decorations in there, it's up to you guys.
No, it's okay. You are gonna eventually get a house or something, and you'll probably use the furniture. I don't think Freya would be happy about that one.
No. She's probably not gonna be happy anyways with all the time spent in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will. Yeah, I mean, I'll just sell it back to you guys then for the same price. I think it was 991,200 is what I paid.
Is that what you paid, or is that what it's worth now? I mean, it doesn't matter.
No,
really.
that's just the price. That's market price.
Yeah, that's what it's worth now. But either way, it's
I have
not a
no
big
clue
deal.
what I fucking paid, to be honest.
It's no big deal.
It was high 800s minimum.
Yeah, it was
Let's
like
call it
around,
900K.
That's fine.
And then I can sort out the cars and shit. No issue. All right. Well, better get on with it.
All right, sounds good.
It's been a pleasure. Hey, you know any tattoo artists?
Yeah, you need new clothes too, bro.
Need you tattoo artist.